Oh, thank you. Forgot about that. um, Kelim P14 Daled Mishnah Gimel. At least that's what I think we're up to. Yeah, pretty sure. Hakanter shel banai. It's a builder, a bar that belongs to a builder. All right. Basically, it's a destruction. It knocks down walls. Va'dokar shel chorosh, and a spike of a carpenter. And they make holes in wood. That's all the Rav says. Harelu Tmei, they're all tummy. Meaning pshat is that even though they have wood handles, like a lot of metal tools have wood handles, but since the end is metal, it's makabel tuma. Yistos oilim, peg of a tent. A peg, is that the right? Yeah, stake. All right. For yistos hamashachos, and a stake that they use to measure land. Meaning they put in a stake and then they'll tie a rope around it, right? And they'll measure that way. Timaeus, those are also tummy. Because they're not left in the ground indefinitely. They come right back out of the ground. Shalshelis shel mashachos, a chain, a chain shel mashachos, also from the people that are measuring. Tamei is tame. Hasuya le'etzim, if it's made for wood, tar it's tar. Shalshelis deli gadol, arba tvachim, the chain of a big bucket. So it becomes tame until 4 tvachim. 4 tvachim of the chain closest to the bucket become tummy. All right, that's because those 4 tvachim are necessary for the bucket. The other parts are not necessary. V'shel katan, and if it's a katan, or not a katan, a minor, meaning a small bucket, asara, then that's 10 tvachim. Chamor shel nafachim. So it doesn't mean a chamor, meaning a donkey. It means like a sort of like a stand, meaning where they store their utensils when they're not using them. A nafach is a blacksmith. He blows metal. Then this thing blows air air into the fire. Or if you have a saw that you put the teeth into the hole. Tmei it's tame. Asam milamata milamatan lamala. If you take it from the bottom to the top, tahira it's tar. Meaning, you put it upside down. You hung this saw. I don't know exactly why you would do this for, but meaning if for some reason you're hanging up a saw with its teeth facing down. So if the teeth are facing down, it's tame. If you have the teeth facing up, then it's tahar. V'chala kisuyin tahirin, and all the covers of kalim are tahar.
I guess it's safer to have it hanging down.
Oh, you think that's for storage?
Yeah. What else are you talking about?
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
That should be no chiddush. I don't wasn't sure what the guys do. I thought maybe it's like enter at your own risk type thing. We'll drop this down on you if you don't behave, something like that. So tahira in that case, it would be tar. If the
Trick or
teeth
treating this year? What did you do?
maybe. All right, so that's tar. V'chala kisuyin tahirin, and all covers of kalim are tar. Chutz mishal mecham, except for a hot water urn. All right, because there the cover you could use the cover independently. Right? We said that a couple of prakim ago, or yeah, that you can use a doctor can use the covers to lay out his utensil, lay out his medical things. Okay, let's just do one more mishnah quickly. Hatimei and Shabhagola, the parts of a wagon that are tummy. Ha'ol shal matras, the yoke that you put on the head of the animal. Vakatrav, and the crossbar, that's what holds two animals together. Vaknafayim hamakablas as a ritzuas, and then the wings that take the ritzuas, the straps. Right? Meaning you have to connect. You have the metal bar that holds, I guess, that holds the animals' heads in place, and then you have straps that tie them down, tie the animals to the pole, and also the metal that's under the neck of the behemoth, hasoimech, the ring that you pull it with, all right, meaning that you attach to the animals, the harness that's tied to the neck, v'tamchuyas, the tamchuy is like also a flat plate that you put on the back of the animal, meaning it's there to make sure that the metal doesn't damage them. Inbul is the inbul is the metal thing that's in the clapper, in the bell, vatzinoira, and the hook that you hold on. Meaning what's the word for that thing they have? Ropes. It's like a rope that with a special type of rope that you tie the load down onto a truck with. Straps, something straps. Okay, that type of thing. And of course, a nail that connects everything. Any nail that connects everything. Those are all tummy. Okay, so those are at least two mishnayos we did there. Over here. Vasheni, Kufzamadalit. That's in Sharash. I'm sorry, I didn't say Sharachu. Sharachu Kufzamadalit. Vasheni, Ki Adam Chayav Lahachin Ma'arche Le B'chol Eis Lahashkin Beliboy. A person is mechuyev to prepare in his heart at all times, lahashkin beliboy, to make it make it should dwell in his heart. Aim of yirim l'fnei Hashem yisbarach. We have to have this at all times. Meaning, I don't know. I always understood it that really the way we are during Yom Narayim, that's the way we're supposed to be at all times. Right, that aim in the yira. Rasham nemar v'loy amru b'lvavam nira no es Hashem. And a person who puts his fear into others, not l'shem shemayim, ein beliba ein lefnei Hashem. That means he's not scared of Hashem. And he wants to put his own fear onto Hashem's brias. And instead of him putting the ema of Hashem in his heart, who are al am Shem Yisbarach. He's saying, I don't know. He's saying, I think, is a deep psychological thing. He's saying we're supposed to have Yiras Hashem. So somebody who doesn't have Yiras Hashem has to fulfill his quota of Yira by being the one that gives out the Yira, as opposed to being the one that accepts the Yira. I think that's what he's saying. Huh? It almost sounds like you have to have a certain amount of yira in your heart, and it'll be what it'll be, right?
Give a place for all the bullies that they're only bullies because they don't have yira. That's their chalik in the world.
That's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
Well, for all the bullies that I got them back. Maybe I should have got him back. I don't know. I got a big yashikoyik for taking care of a couple bullies.
Oh, to bully the bully, that's fine, but that's because that's l'shem shemayim. Oh, he's talking about shaloi l'shem shemayim. No, seriously. Yeah. Yeah. So that's v'nemar moishel ba'adam tzadik moishel yiras elikim. A ruler, somebody who rules over men, is a tzaddik, but moishel yiras elikim is ruled by fearing Hashem. What it means is that if you want to rule over people, the only way you could rule over people is if you allow Hashem to rule over you. Right? Meaning, because then it's not Hashem, it's not you ruling over Hashem, it's Hashem ruling over everybody. Ki acher shehu yoreas Hashem yisbarach roi la'amo shiyiru mimenu. Because since he has yiras Hashem, so therefore it's roi for his nation to be scared from him. Yeah. Okay, so that's the second way that somebody who puts his fear into other humans is messing himself up. Okay.